My name is Christel Skuman. I work at Altron and CCBA. I'm a technical engagement lead looking after the talent management portfolio. The objective of this program is to give young graduates the opportunity to learn at a company like Altron and CCBA, and after that we place them at a company like Coca-Cola for them to gain real-world experience. The program works as follows. We go through a very rigorous process to interview a lot of graduates. As you can imagine, this is a very popular program at our company. We go through a lot of interviews, we do a lot of video interviews, and after the 6 have been chosen, we take them through a 3-month training program in-house at Altron and CCBA. During this time, we teach them all the best practice in-house methodologies that we use for our clients. We also pair them with mentors to make sure that they are supported throughout the entire engagement. We want to create well-rounded consultants at the end of this program.
Hi, my name is Erin Ollewagen. I'm 23 years old and I'm currently a graduate at Altron and CCBA. So this upskilling program started from university, so I was looking for a job for after my honours studies, and so I started applying for a whole lot of jobs and I got into the E-Blocks program, which started in June, July, which is weird because I was still busy studying, but I took it anyway. And the E-Blocks internship ended 9 months later, and straight after that I got an opportunity to work at Altron and CCBA. And so once I got into Altron, they just loaded me onto the upskilling program. So one thing I'm really proud of that I achieved in the last 12 months was completing my honours degree, mainly because I really struggled and I had such insecurities about my skills, and I decided to do that degree without any help, which was a huge thing. If anyone has experience not knowing how to do something, I mean, it's a huge thing to not ask for help. So I really thought that I'd struggle and I'd fail, but I passed, and that was a huge thing for me to be proud of because I believed in myself. And yeah. So the CCBA team was quite intimidating in the beginning because they were all really experienced, and this is a massive project that's been going on for years, so I felt like I was really being thrown into the deep end. But it was a huge learning curve. I grew a lot and I'm still growing. But yeah, it was definitely amazing to see how they all worked together, and yeah, their team dynamic was unmatched.
Hi, I'm Elmer Els. I'm heading up enterprise architecture within CCBA. I'm responsible to establish a modern enterprise architecture practice within the organization. In this program, I'm responsible for the integration piece, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So in our integration space, the impact was phenomenal. So this graduate program ran across our deployments. So we were ramping up from an integration point of view, building a lot of integrations, and we went live with a pilot site with about 95% of the integrations. And I had this vision that this story is going to play a key role, and it actually did. So when we went through that curve of basic to innovation to really what is needed in order to make this team work as a team, that really had a phenomenal impact when we went live. To such an extent that the integration team is one of the streams within the project that had the least amount of incidents, because we were able to tell a story in our data basis of what's going on, where do we need to focus, what do we need to solve, and using that information we were able to proactively react, solve the problems, and then by the time we solved the issues, it had no impact to the business, and we were able to actually get a great story across in terms of how this team worked together.
Currently, what I'm working on at Altron and CCBA is I'm working on a project for CCBA where we do integration, which is pretty much moving data from one company to another. One advice I would give is be open-minded and teachable. A lot of the things you're going to learn is maybe not how you grew up, or maybe things that you've never experienced before, but I think the sooner you sort of welcome it and you start the practices, the sooner you'll see the value in what you're learning. I really love working for Altron Carabiner because of the whole dynamics of the whole company. I love consulting, meeting new companies and teams and working with new people on different things. I love the fact that Altron is so concerned about the mental state of their staff. And I love the fact that everyone is so diverse and so inclusive of one another.